Hi friends, as always, thank you for coming to my channel. I know I've been away for a while, but I am back. And I want to come back bringing the Afro Curl Girls back. This time, I'm just showing you the whole process of doing a bookmark, a magnetic bookmark with the Afro Curl Girls. So it's another idea of what you can do with them besides doing the DTF stickers and putting them on journals. Here's another thing you can do, and that is the magnetic bookmarks. So I just wanted to show you this process. So first, of course, I went to ChatGPT and I had the girls created. I didn't show this process this time, but that's where they come from. And I just uploaded them right into my Canva account. And I'm just showing you here, the girls. And I said, you know what, being their prayer, I wanted to do prayer ones this time because, you know, sometimes you want to bookmark things in your Bible when you're reading your Bible. So I wanted to go ahead and create these young ladies so that I can put them in my journals as well as my Bible. So I can be able to go back to certain things. You know, sometimes you want to go back to certain scriptures. So I think they would be great and helpful for that. But, it's really easy right here. I'm just showing you now how to go ahead and download them. You want to just click the ones you want and you're going to do them as a PNG and it's a transparent background. Okay. So you want to save them as a transparent background. So that's what I'm doing here. And it's a zip file. So I'm just unzipping what automatically unzipped it. And now I'm going to re-upload them back into Canva, because now I need them as a PNG so that I can go ahead and create the style of the bookmarks. So that's what you see me doing here. So I am just uploading them back. Well, not uploading them back, but just uploading the new PNGs into Canva so that I can go ahead and create the bookmarks in Canva. And then we're going to transport them over to Cricut. You can do it with Silhouette too, but I don't have a Silhouette. I have a Cricut. So here you want to go to custom size. You want to change it to inches. And then you want to do 2 by 4. Okay. 2 by 4 inches. And this is what you would get. Now we're going to take one of the PNGs and we're going to put it over here. And I am going to bring it down. And then I'm going to duplicate it. Don't mind me. I forgot. So now you want to go to flip and you want to flip it vertically. Okay. Because once you print it, you want it to be where it can flip without it being an overlap. All right. So we want to go here. I was just looking for a line, but it looks like it kind of like help aligned it for me, so that's good. Okay, so well, there you go. I'm just aligning it. So that's how you know it's aligned. When you see the red together, you know it's aligned, and that red in the middle, it's letting me know that it's aligned together. Now I want to go to elements and I want to get a square, and I'm going to take this square and I'm going to stretch it out, and I'm going to, you know, you can however you like, however long you would like it. I'm just going to bring it down. And because you want this to kind of like touch the back of the hair. So I'm going to go now to position and then put in the back. While I'm changing the color, I want it to match her sweater. And now I'm going to position it and send it to the back. And there you have it. And then I'm going to group it. So I highlight the whole thing. And then I'm going to group it so that it doesn't move and stay in place. And then we're going to go ahead with the next process. So I'm going to show you again. Well, now I want to name it Afro Girls Afro Bookmarks. So, and if you don't see, I'm doing a voiceover. So it's, you know, I have on my glasses, but the screen is still a little small right here. So that's why it's like, oh, well, why she's not in sync. So don't mind me. But there we go. We flip that horizontal again. So vertically, I'm sorry. So just go ahead and watch this process. And then after this one, I think I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. Because, you know, by now you should be able to get the hang of it. Matter of fact, I'll just let you do, I'll show one more. after this. I'm changing to match the color. And then position it and you send it to the back. And then we're going to group it. Make sure it's aligned. I'm just making sure it's aligned here. Yes. And I'm just making sure it's not too long. You know, you don't want it to be too long. I mean, you can do however you like, but I just didn't want it too long. And then sometimes when I make these, I make the journals. Remember, I make the journals with my DTF prints with the Afro Girls, and I put them on journals. And then when I sell the journals, sometimes I also give these bookmarks for free. It's a thank you. Thank you for your purchase. So that's a good idea you can do too when you selling your journals. And remember, Black Friday is coming up. Get them ready. Start selling those journals, and then you can make these bookmarks and give them free for now. And then you can always tell them if they want more, and you just show them how to order it. I didn't show how I did the backing for these. It's just a little postcard, but mini one. You just stick them on there and something that says thank you, and put, you know, your handle or anything like that on it. So that's pretty much, but that's just a good way to get exposure. And they go and they be like, oh, somebody like, oh, that's so cute. Where you get that bookmark from? And then they go like, oh, I got it from, and then that's how it goes with word of mouth. Okay, so here I'm just upsizing it some because it looked a little small, so I wanted to be a little bit more bigger. So I just made it a little bigger, flipping it. And we're gonna, what's the next step, guys? What do we do next? Yes, we get a square. And then once we align it, then what we do with the square? Yes. And then after we pick our color, then what do we do? Right. We're going to send it to the back. And then after we send it to the back and we align it, then what do we do? Ah, if you said it, great guess. And please put it in the comments as we're doing this together. I would love to hear the comments. Well, I can't hear them. I would love to see the comments. And then as we do the next one, guys, I want to mention that I am using holographic paper at the end, and I got that from Koala paper. And I will show you a picture of it at the end of that, what I'll be using. And it's self-adhesive laminating sheets, and it's from Koala, and that's what I'm using to give them that little holographic look with, see, like little stars and all of that on it. So if that's what you saw in the beginning, like, what is that? So I'm going to show that process also. So I was just talking while you watch this next one, but I will definitely show everything that I used. Well, not everything, because, you know, of course I used a Cricut. Well, you'll see that too. Anyway, let me stop talking and let you watch the video. Okay, now next we're going to want to save it. And of course, you're going to go to share. When you go to share, you're going to save it as a PNG, transparent background. And then I'm just showing up here how I just open it, just double checking it. And then we're going to take it and we're going to go to Cricut. And we're going to upload them. And once we upload them, you know, I'm just going to go a little fast just to upload it because that part should be a little self-explanatory. Of course, when you upload, you want to click it as a flat graphic. It's a flat graphic. So if I'm going a little fast, I'm just showing you it's a flat graphic. Okay. And you're going to upload them and then you're going to downsize them. Now, I left this part in there, but if you look to your right, you're going to see these like yellow triangles. I was trying to figure out why are they there. So I kept resizing them, bringing them down small. I'm like, okay, what's going on, right? I couldn't figure it out until afterwards. I said, let me read it. Of course, see, reading is fundamental, right? I just was trying to do my own thing. I read it. It said it was low resolution. So I did all of that, guys. And that was the reason for the yellow warning signs. I saved them wrong. But I'm going to show you how to save it right so you won't get that error. Okay, so I just wanted to keep this in here so that you wouldn't be alarmed if you saw that for yourself. Like, why is this happening? What's going on? I'm going to show you the right way to do it. Okay, so I was just trying to figure it out. Like, what's going on? So if you see here, I still didn't pay attention that there's the yellow warning. So what I'm doing now is I am going up to the let's see, I can't see it at the moment. Hold on. Sorry, guys. The offset. Okay. I'm going up to offset and I am highlighting it and I am doing an offset so that it can be like an outline. So that's what you see me doing. And once you set it to one, however you like it, it will be for each one. Right here, I'm just playing with the colors of the outline, just, you know, to kind of like match it up some. But you can do white, you can do whatever colors that you like. But I'm just playing around right here, matching the colors because I still did not pay attention to the yellow warning signs. So I'm just showing you everything. We just going through the process of everything. I'm being very transparent here because I would be a bad teacher if I just act like everything was perfect, right? So I don't want to make it seem like everything is perfect because, you know, there are hiccups along the way. So I just want to show you everything as we go along, right? So resizing it again. And then also, I'm sorry, guys. So also when you do the offset, each one, you want to go ahead, highlight it again, attach, and then flatten. And it's very important that you flatten because when you flatten your design, it makes sure that it will cut it individually. So, but you want to make sure you attach it. Attach it after you do your offset. And then you want to flatten each one. So you want to go to each one and you want to. So now I'm just testing it out here and I'm like, what's going on? Then I open it and I read it, low resolution. Duh. Hey Marie, what's going on here? Why didn't you catch that? Moving too fast. All right, so we're going to delete all of this and we're going to go back to Canva. We're going to go back in here and we're going to delete these so we won't get them mixed up, okay? Because those are wrong. Low resolution. We don't want you. Sorry. All right. So now we're going to go back to Canva and we're going to fix that. So we're going to go back to our designs. Hi, girls. Okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to put this as number 2 so I'll remember which one it is. So I won't get the wrong one again. We're going to download. We're going to scale this all the way to 2.5. Then that's how we're going to get the high resolution. Because you want a high resolution for better quality. For like, you want to do that for all your prints. Especially if you're doing DTF and things like that. You want to make sure that your resolution is very high so that it will cut well. Okay? And it will show up well. It won't be grainy. It won't look like, oh, they're amateur. We're not amateurs, guys. We going to do this the right way. So now we have high resolution. So now we're going to go back to Cricut. I'm so sorry, guys, but I just wanted to put that in there so that you can see, just in case you get an error and you're like, why would happen? It's because you have to do a high resolution, okay? So I just wanted to go back and do that and show you. So I'm going back and I'm re-uploading them again. Now I'm just making sure, like, wait a minute, which one is which? I'm like, oh boy, what did I do? I should have deleted it also off my computer. See, I'm doing this with you guys step by step. So make sure if you make a mistake to delete it off your computer also, then go back so you won't miss. Now we go flat graphic. That's what you want. You want to upload it. It's flat graphic. My computer is acting a little slow at the moment, but I'm going to upload it and then we're going to do that for each one. Okay. I'm sizing it down. Now, another mistake I did, you'll see here, I probably didn't change it here. The sizing. The best size would be, I would say, probably like 1.7 inches for printing. That way it's not too big and it's not too small. It's telling me I had too much things open, so that's what you see there. But that's what you want to do. Okay, now we have them all uploaded. Now I'm just going ahead and doing the offset for each one of these now. So like I said, you just want to get it to where you will like it to be, whatever size. I'm changing the colors. Now you can see me highlight it. I'm going to attach it, and then I'm going to flatten. That's what you want to do for each one. You want to do your offset. Once you do your offset, whichever color you want to do for it, and then you're going to highlight it. I'm highlighting it. Then I'm going to attach and then flatten. You want to do for each one. Okay, so now that you have that process, I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up. If you ever want to change the color on your Cricut because you can't see your white outline, you just go right here to where it says background color and then click it and then change it to whatever color you like. And that's it. That is that simple. So that's what I did there so that you can see it better. All right, so then I attached them and I'm sizing. I'm trying to play around with it. But remember, the best size is I would say at least 1.7 inches to be on the safe side. I'm just trying to play around to get it all to fit on one sheet. So I realized that fits, so I just make it a little smaller. But like I said, that size is too big. Once I print, I'm like, oh, this is too big. So 1.7 is perfect. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's a perfect size. This size right here, don't follow. Okay, so just put 1.7 inches. So now you want to send it to your printer. I use cardstock paper for this because I wanted to have a little more weight to it. So I use cardstock. And I believe it was heavy cardstock, but you don't have to. You can use medium. Medium cardstock is just as good. You want to use medium cardstock and then send it to your printer. And then you print it out. And then you gotta go ahead and put it into our Cricut. Okay, and here I didn't realize that I did do a video of me resizing it so that I can put all 5 onto there. So that's what you'll see here. I am just pretty much putting it all together and adding my 5th one. And then I'm going to group them. To group them, you just highlight it all. You'll see. I'm moving it over here. And then you're going to highlight them all. And then you're going to go to the right up there and click that. And that's going to group it for you. And voila, they all fit. Now we want to send to our printer. Okay, here is the Koala holographic paper I was talking about. Koala, Kaola, Koala. Yeah, that's a holographic paper I was talking about. See, self-adhesive, laminated sheets. Okay, it just kind of helped give it a better pop. So if you're interested in that, I have the link down below so that you can purchase them also. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. I really thought that I showed the process of applying the laminating sheet on top of it. I tell you, what could go wrong in this video today, right? I'm so sorry. Ugh. Okay, guys, so this is the laminating sheets, and these are the little adhesive buttons that we will be putting on the bookmarks. Okay, I also thought I showed the process of me taking the bookmarks out of off of the Cricut mat, but I guess I skipped that too. Oh my goodness. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on today. But anywho, so now what I'm doing, I'm just folding them in the middle of that crease right there, just creasing it and just taking off any little pieces. But that's what you see me doing here. And after that, I'm just going to fast forward that into the next step. Okay, now I am adding the little adhesive dots to the bookmarks. So you want to make sure that you line it up. What I do is, because you have the sticky part and then you have the magnetic part. So I take one sticky part and put it down, and the other magnetic part I keep down there and just close the top of that. And then there you have it. It's nice and even. So easy. I think it had swayed a little bit, but easy. It's all. It's just that easy. And then I just go on and do the next one. And that's how you make the magnetic bookmarks. And here I am just adding the bookmark to a journal. Just like that. And I did not realize it was out of focus. Great. Oh, that's what I do. I just uploaded to CapCut and didn't even pay attention that I did not have it in focus for you guys. Adios mío. Ha! I'm showing y'all nothing. Well, there you go. You see it right there. I'm so sorry, guys. But listen, I hope you learned something from this video. Please let me know if you did. Please let me know in the comments below. Please, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button. And if you follow me to the very end, I appreciate you so much. Thank you all so much. And until next time, bye-bye.